Welcome and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. So things look a little bit different here. I did go ahead and level up off camera. I also spent some time just organizing everybody's hot bars here. Just get things maybe a little more usable for me, and it was really helpful to actually kind of look through some things that we have and I don't ever use or utilize, so I think it was good for me to spend some time just going through and looking at what we have and maybe rethink maybe how I use some things. I will just go ahead really quick. Really didn't get a whole lot in the leveling up process. Let's see, Deo, there wasn't a whole lot new level 12 really. We did get this Sirocco, which looks kind of cool. AoE blast of furnace hot winds that can knock enemies down. It does affect all creatures, but I like that it's a AoE. And I believe that was the only thing new for him. Miri, she got, let's see, where can I see? She got a new rage ability. This, I think it was the danger sense. No, she's had that. Swift foot. 10-foot enhancement bonus to her base speed. I forgot I was gonna look because I didn't quite understand if that is just like a passive thing or if she has to activate that. I don't see it anywhere here, so I guess I'm gonna assume that that's just a passive thing. Maybe when she has rage on, I'm assuming. Not sure. The other thing I did was I went through everybody's belts and equipped some things that might be more useful for them. Let's see, Ragongar, as far as leveling up, let's see, he got a new Magus ability, I believe. Oh, Ghost Touch. Arcane weapon. So we'll see if that comes in handy. I really haven't used many of his abilities other than the ones that we've just kind of kept equip. The Keen and yeah, basically that. Jaethal, let's see. Did she get anything new? Can't remember with her. It doesn't seem like there was anything. I think, oh, she got a couple of new spells. I think we were able to give her a restoration and burst of glory enchantment. So those should come in handy. Lindsay, let's see, we got hold monster on her. I believe that was about it for her. Harim, he didn't really get anything new other than some new spell slots. And I went through, we're just, these level ones, we never use anything except for bless, so I just filled out all those slots with bless. Got 2 restoration lessers, 2 protections from alignment. I think I took off something here that he wasn't using. Can't remember. Maybe the hold person. I think that's the same. We added a vine trap here. And then we added this Undeath to Death, which could have come in handy when we were fighting that room full of zombies in the banquet hall. Anyway, I think that pretty well gets us caught up here.
It is done.
I'm not sure if we want to go ahead and camp here. Got to be getting close to the end of this. That would be the end of our camping supplies. If we do. Maybe we can just
no stopping now.
Creep into this room a little bit more before we decide to camp. I've been standing here a while, so some things have worn off that we've had on. I also did a little, I looked into Jathel's Bane weapon ability because I was confused, but when it says it affects certain foes, and it sounds like basically that affects any foe. That the text here is just kind of weird like that, so she probably should be using that. Let's see. We could
this is my path.
Enlarge. I moved some things around, so it's going to take me a little while to remember where we put everything.
I'm restless.
Would like to camp before we face, like if we're going to face off with Vordakai here, then I'd like to camp before that.
Onwards.
There's another button. Okay, there's a door there.
March on.
Huh. I don't know. I was thinking about this room down here with the pink haze in it, and you know how Tristan wanted to come with us. I kind of wonder if maybe that room was, because he talked, I thought he said something about a special room where only he could do something. And I wonder if that's the room. Do we want to camp before we open this?
Request.
I don't know. Man, if this is it, then I want to camp. If it's not, then it might be kind of a waste. I don't know.
Adventures call to them.
We're not really low, other than we don't have some of the things that we've recently learned. So maybe it doesn't make sense to camp.
No
Let's
stopping now.
save that just in case. Fear aura. Okay, let's get out of here real quick. Okay. If fear is going to be a problem, we've got to make sure we're prepared for that. We have some things that can help with that. As I was looking through scrolls here earlier, we have like, okay, there's remove fear. Is there like a resist fear? We may want to just go ahead and put on a protection from evil. I'm assuming we're going to need that. I'm sure there's... Who has that? Yeah. Wish I could like search by keyword fear. Remove curse. I know we have that remove fear. Maybe we should have some of those handy. Have to reorganize our belts. Already changing stuff. And I thought somebody had like protection from fear. Am I thinking of? One of her inspirations. Inspire courage. Bolstering them against fear and improving their combat abilities. Okay. So maybe
Rotus awaits us.
bless. Okay. So do we put those on
Just
before we
let
walk
me
in there?
try.
The end draws near.
There he is.
It is done.
Wow. In the dim light, unable to disperse deep shadows in the corners of the dark hall, you see a tall, angular figure. It is a giant with parchment-thin skin, clad in ancient clothes. Yet he pays you no notice. He is studying a glowing vessel cradled in his hands.
He is here, Master. He came, O great Vordakai.
The giant turns to you, and your attention is immediately drawn to the single eye in the center of its dried and dead face, or rather an iridescent ball of dark shades, shimmering within the Cyclops' empty eye socket like abyssal fire. In the center of the sphere is a spark of ominous red that seems to cut into you.
An interruption? So, what disturbs my meditations?
The creature's voice echoes as though speaking across several chambers at once, or perhaps through many different selves. As the reverberations cease, the dead figure answers its own question, and the answer sounds like a death sentence.
I was pondering what to do with
Maker.
this pathetic creature, Nagar Varn. This fool dared to claim the lands that belong to me. Can you see his soul? This emptiness of this vessel is all he rules now. The same fate awaits you. I kept Magar's body because I thought he might prove a servant. But no, your corpse kneeling before me will be of more use.
The only one who will die this day is you, Vordakai.
Worthless words, boasts and claims of mortals. Grovel, and you may serve me yet.
Cannot stand against me.
Gonna fight the Raven? Wow, okay. Hopefully, Lindsay's inspiring courage keep us from succumbing to the fear. Theo's shaken. Gongar's shaken. Lindsay's shaken. Okay. Wow. This is cool. Vordakai, neutral evil. Level 13 wizard, level 10 undead. Where to begin? Let's see. Probably, I wonder if we can reach... I wonder if we could reach Jaethal with displacement. Or heroism. Get heroism put on her. I noticed we have the soothing performance too, which is kind of an AoE heal from Lindsay. You remember we have that. Let's see if we can get heroism onto her. I hate moving Lindsay clear up there, but okay. Theo. Won't be able to use this Sirocco, but I'm guessing, I mean, that's going to be better for groups of enemies anyway. Could go ahead and get False Life put up on him. Grasp of the Dead. I don't know if we've actually used that yet either. As a swarm of skeletal arms burst from the ground and rip and tear at your foes. Skeletal arms erupt from the ground in a 20-foot radius. I don't know. We better just get haste. What's he gonna do? Shield. Finger of Death? Oh my god. Where's he picks Lindsay for that? Okay. I'd just try to vine trap him. Be awesome if that would land. I don't want Lindsay to die though. I need to remember we have the wyvern too. Let's get out a heal. The other thing I did, I went through some of our equipment. I noticed, like, we put this full plate onto Harim, which gave him a little bit more AC. See who else? I think Jaethal got a new belt that actually gave her. She was wearing just a plus dexterity, plus 2 dexterity. This gives her plus 4 strength and dexterity. And I think Ragongar maybe got upgraded Ring of Protection, if I recall. Anyway. Move Jaethal up, try to get them focused on her. Unless we want to do protection. She can move up a bit and then do protection from evil. Oh yeah, and then let's get this on. This. I just realized we never, like, we had some people that needed some healing. We should have at least done that before stumbling in here. Too late now, though, I guess. Let's see. Bring him up. Could actually come up and put Stone Skin on Jaethal. I wish it would have healed Amiri up first. I noticed we had this acid oil. I thought we could use that on her. Let's move up here. drink that or apply that. Don't drink it. That Raven not really gonna do anything? Okay, Lindsay. Yeah, actually, we want to make sure you stay living. Take a big potion. Anything else, or we just want to take a shot? I can't imagine the hold spells are gonna work against him. I guess try. Why not? I mean, oh, we can't. Okay. Let's see if she can. Do we want to try to kill the bird? Like, let's
Serves you right.
see if we can even hit him. Okay, Deo. With him, I need to remember we have this Shadow Evocation. Gives us more uses of some different things. We see his resistances. Probably just to everything, huh? Let's just see what a little fire does. Burning arc. Well, that actually did some decent damage. Okay. Why is he's just going after Lindsay? But yeah, I put all our... Oh, we don't have a... We do have Secure Serious Wounds. I think what she's gonna need to do is take an invisibility potion. With that in mind, let's just see if we could vine trap this guy. Oh, did that hit? It did. Nice. Harim, you're the best. Let's just bring Jaethal in here. See, now, she has this... Is that headband? Or amulet? Necklace. I don't think we want to... We can't activate that because Amiri and Ragongar are going to be in here close. Okay, let's put on Bane Weapon. And Divine Favor. Couple of buffs for her that I've just kind of ignored to this point. Bring Ragongar over here. And his shield too, I need to remember. I think he's got the mirror image going. Let's go ahead and attack. See what he can do. Didn't get a lot out of that. Amiri. So let's get rage up.
Tear them apart!
Nice. So far, I mean, we're doing fine. I feel like this has got to get worse. But what's that bird doing? What did... Raven receives 6 damage. From what? Huh, that was weird. Okay, Lindsay. Drink this potion.
Their son betrays them.
Just move you over here. Just try the fireball. We got decent damage from the burning arc. 18. We got more from the burning arc. Okay, Harim. Man, I'm tempted to put on the destructive aura. We've got him vine trapped. Let's do it. Oh, he's back. Okay. That didn't last too long, but we got like an extra turn, maybe. Put up her barrier. He's not attacking the folks up close. He's going after the rim, Lindsay. Castigate. She's not gonna land that on him.
Unworthy.
Oh, wow. Almost got him down to half health. Vampiric touch. I feel like you might be immune to that, but I guess it's worth trying. It's another one that I forget that Rogangar even has. What happened?
Enough, Vordakai. Come
That
face
Tristan?
your death. I'm the one who will sentence you.
That
From a
Tristan?
relic of a crumbled empire. A relic I steal.
That must be a half health
Curse you, Vordakai.
cutscene.
Blinded by your faded power, I take your sight.
Is that Tristan?
Curse you, Vordakai. Thriving
What's happening
in your
here?
blind arrogance, I claim your eye.
So Tristan shows up even if we don't bring him along with us.
I must take it. Forgive me.
Tristan's silhouette holding the Oculus of Abaddon is a stunning contrast, a terrible darkness against the shining portal. The cleric doesn't meet your gaze, his eyes are focused on the gateway. He speaks faintly as if lost in its light. I must take it, forgive me? What? Tristan, give me the Oculus, now.
No! Don't ask for something I can't give you. The force that compels me calls for me, and I must answer it.
What?
I must leave. I pray to Sarenrae that you find it in your heart to forgive me.
Well, that's a shocker. I'm really glad we didn't make him part of our party now. That's what he was gonna do.
My sight! My eye! My gift from the depth of Abaddon! It's gone! Stolen! Thieves! Maggots! Wretched, pathetic creatures! I'll slay you! I'll slay you all!
How are you gonna do that without your eye, buddy? Wow, Tristan. Okay, I didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all.
They go down!
Oh, he's healing him. I should have guessed that's what that raven would be doing. Could actually put the hold on the raven. assuming that negated her invisibility. I think so. Let's move her back over here. Just bone shatter this guy. Yeah, you're going down. Better not get cocky here. Aram, how about just a group heal? Jade, they'll move you back up here.
Wretched things.
Okay.
Master one last time.
Maybe we're not done though. She's gonna like transform into something bigger. Once stately, the ancient Cyclops shudders and moans. Foul black liquid runs down the cavities in his face and soak his tattered clothes. The magical glowing vessel with Meager's soul strikes the stone floor with a hollow tolling sound and rolls right to your feet.
After all I've done, after all I've achieved, after all the trials, still I fell, and to what? To a pathetic thing like you.
Bares his teeth, ichor and miasma running from his mouth.
Worthless creature, proud in your ignorance. Do you even realize what you've done? You've doomed Vordakai to oblivion and all the power and secrets of the greatest empire ever known.
It is interesting, like, we had the option of trying not to talk him out of the fight. Like, could we have aligned with him and taken on Tristan? I don't know.
Alas, Vordakai, this is the fate of every empire and every ruler. Your hubris helped you to persist much longer than you were supposed to. And yet, the time has come for you too to face oblivion.
What a power, but what a stench.
Tell me now, what have you done to the people of Arnhold?
Vermin, who came to my lands, who raked the land with their plows, pierced it with stakes to build their miserable shacks, desecrated the sacred tombs. First, they tore my lands from me, then broke into my sanctum and stole what was mine. I was enraged when I awakened, but the Oculus of Abaddon gave me the answers I needed. It calmed me, focused me. It was powerful enough to seize control over all who lived in that wretched settlement. They came to me, one by one, to be slaughtered. I fed upon their minds to make sense of this renewed world. The thoughts they held were enough for me to conclude the world is ready for my return. The world needs my return. You look at me as if I committed some blasphemy. Hardly. They defiled my lands, so I defiled them in turn. Although I didn't want to limit my revenge. Their souls await fate inside the same jars as does the soul of their arrogant leader.
All the people of Arnhold are inside jars? Which empire were you talking about?
About the one that flourished in this world long before you came. about the one that in its greatness outshined everything ever created by mortals since the beginning of time. About the Empire, whose last remaining son, great Vordakai, was destined to restore. We brought an era of enlightenment and prosperity to this primitive world. We created masterpieces, ones your kind cannot even fathom. I was the one who shaped this thriving empire, and the one who was going to release it from the prison of time. But then you came and shattered any hope of reviving the greatest civilization of this world.
Who gives a damn about a corpse like you and your dead empire? You have submitted to others, and therefore you were once weak and pathetic.
I have died once, and my will remains unbroken. Nothing, not even death, can change it.
Tristan took your eye?
You don't even realize what your sidekick stole.
He's not
The
our sidekick.
Oculus of Abaddon is not some eye.
Yeah, I got that
It's
impression.
a dark creation, having tremendous power, given to me by the mercy of a horseman of the apocalypse. The Oculus is capable of seeing the unseen, revealing the future to its holder, and dominating over mere mortals. Your pathetic settlement was so close to sharing the fate of Varnhold.
Your time is at an end, Vordakai. Farewell. So I wonder if we're evil alignment, if we can, like, join him. Freed from the prison, a soul flies up in a flash of light and rushes towards lifeless body of Maegor Varn. In the light of the released soul, Vordakai collapses on the floor and falls still. As you watch, cracks begin to worm through his dried body and his bones begin to crumble. Powerful enchantments that held his life within its shell lose their battle with time. In moments, Vordakai is dust. Oh. Defeat Vordakai. So take the Oculus. Christian took that. Vordakai has been defeated, but the lives of Varnhold's citizens are still in peril. Their souls are trapped in the magic jars that line the Lich's tomb. We must hurry. Okay. Let's do a hard save here. Yeah, we never know what's coming. Let's heal up a bit. Helmet, amulet, a ring, a cloak. The raven had a wand of inflict critical wounds. Wow. That could actually come in handy. I was actually thinking of anybody. Harim might be the one that could utilize wands now and then. Let's give him that. The other one is the wand of bless. I need to remember he's got that on him. Okay, we picked up stuff here. Shroud of Abaddon. This cape grants its wearer a +2 resistance bonus on all saving throws. Fire resistance 15, cold resistance 15, electric resistance, and acid resistance. She's got the wyvern skin. Gives her resistance against poison, sleep, and paralysis. Is fire resistance 15 the same as, like, does that correlate to the wyvern skin cloak would be poison resistance 4? She loses that +2 to natural armor. Is she even receiving that though? She is there. Kind of like having the AC on her. So maybe like Amiri, she's just got the Cloak of Resistance on. For Gongar, is resistance +3. Let's put this on her. And then this ring, planar protection, +2 deflection bonus to AC, +3 bonus to saving throws against Conjuration School. Ring of Luck. Doesn't give him any more AC. I guess he gets the bonus against Conjuration. Sure. And then Amulet of Natural Armor +3. Okay, that would be an upgrade for him. That's what she's got. Okay. Whoops. Okay. And then Headband of Mental Perfection. Headband grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to all mental ability scores, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Huh. It's Deo wearing charisma +4. So that's basically gonna be the same. So maybe, let's see, Lindsay. Oh, she has the same thing. Wisdom. It's really not gonna help any of them greatly. I guess. Oh, Ragongar could wear that, and that would give him some charisma, which his spells are charisma based, I believe. That boosts that up a little bit. Okay. Let's talk to Maker. Oh, okay. You don't have anything to say to us here. So, where are the jars? Over in here? Fallen Warrior's Flask. Table is piled with ancient books, stone tablets, and scrolls. Some are so ancient they look ready to crumble into dust. Others appear to be more recent. So the jars are lining the walls. Oh, we can go down this way. Am I missing something?
Follow me.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Our search for an answer to the mystery of Arnhold was coming to an end. After learning of the horrible fate that befell the poor citizens of Arnhold, we headed to the final destination of our trip, the dark chamber hidden behind Vordakai's throne room. As soon as we crossed the threshold, we froze, breathless. The dark hall before us was filled with gleaming, transparent vessels. The shimmering light of the souls imprisoned there dispersed the gloomy darkness of the tomb. Liquid shadows danced and twisted on the stone walls with every move of those bright little sparks as they beat against the interiors of their elegant, translucent prisons. And what did the Baron do when he saw the cruel fate of Arnhold's citizens? Oh, God. Ordered the soul jars to be moved to the city where the rare merchandise would be sold in secret. Jeez. Yeah, we'll break the jars, free them. Upon breaking the first jar, a bright flash of light heralded that the imprisoned soul had regained its freedom. The bright spark flew in an arc over our heads and settled on the floor, and then, well, even my talent as a writer can't do justice to what we saw then. The freed soul was resurrected. In a heartbeat, on the spot where the spark landed, a man clad in dusty peasant's clothes appeared, an expression of utter shock on his face. The poor man was terrified when he came to his senses after that nightmare, only to find himself in the middle of an ancient tomb. It took no effort at all to free the others. With each new crash of shattered glass, new people appeared around us. Guards, fishermen, mothers, their children, farmers, drunkards, grumpy grannies, groaning gossipers. Long story short, all the people who'd been abducted by the Oculus of Abaddon had returned. Oh, if only shattering kitchenware always brought such joy and goodness. Alternating between lamenting, crying, and yelling for joy, the crowd headed for the tomb's exit. We followed after them, finishing yet another chapter of our heroic chronicle. Nice. We did it. Arnold vanishing. The past should stay in the past. The Baron put an end to the Cyclops Empire just... Man, I wish those would stay up there longer. The Baron put an end to the Cyclops Empire just as it was struggling to rise from the ashes, securing his rule over the land, both his own land and the lands of Maegor Varn. But the Baron already has enough trouble on his hands without additional territories and the duties they bring. Traitors have infiltrated the ranks of his most trusted companions. Vordakai no longer poses a threat to the barony, but we emerged from the ordeal empty-handed. The Oculus of Abaddon is gone, Tristan has run away, and he used the same kind of portal we saw during the Season of Bloom. No one has any idea what's going on or where we can find our betrayer, but I suspect we'll be hearing from Tristan again very soon. Okay, well, that would be pretty unfortunate if Tristan was a main part of your party and then all of a sudden he's run off. Well, okay. Where are we exactly? That was the throne room. There's Maegor Varn. We're back like by that banquet hall. Okay. Let's see if he wants to talk now. Okay. Your Grace, gods be praised. You are our savior. You rescued us. And not just me, but my people as well. Whatever can I do to show you my gratitude? Too bad Cephal didn't live to see this moment, and Gunderson, he wasn't a bad sort, just impulsive. We'll mourn them, mourn all who lost their lives because of Vordakai. And then, oh, Cephal. So, I remember one of the zombies we fought was named Cephal. I guess I didn't notice that he must have been one of his companions. Wow. Community +9, loyalty 13, military economy relations. Nice. Maegor turns to you. Add attention. Your Grace, by the debt of blood, Varnhold and I now serve you. The cowards from the north didn't lift a finger to help me when I was in need, so I offer my sword to the one who will. I'll head to your castle and wait for you there. A deputy will rule in Varnhold. I'll appoint someone trustworthy. Don't worry about that. Nice. Wow. So is that an exit to the outside? Oh, I don't know why I thought our little green markers were still up here when I looked at this before. Maybe it just hadn't, like, updated. Okay. Great. Well, we reached the conclusion of this, sort of, I guess. I wonder if we need to go back and... Oh, we fought the sisters, so... Didn't we kill... Aren't they all dead now? Pretty sure. Okay, well... I'm sure we'll have lots to do, and we'll need to go back home and check on things there. And Mager's going to join us there in the capital. That's cool. Alright. Thanks for being here and watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.